Hello, precious souls. Welcome to Infinite Union. I'm Aura, and this is a podcast on twin flames. For more videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So, there is a lot of speculation about this topic, and I would love to talk about this with all of you. And some of you could be saying to yourselves, well, Aura, why do they keep coming back if all they're going to do is just leave again? So, all right, well, let me ask you this question before I give you the answer and before we continue on. Why do you care if they leave? Why do you feel like you need them in order to be happy? And here is the simple answer, of course, you don't. And that's it. That's the end of this podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm just kidding. So if you want to know why they keep coming back and then leaving again, here is a clue. And it's that they aren't done triggering you. They are actually programmed to do this without really knowing why. Without really knowing why they are doing it. And if we really want to get technical about this, it's if you are actually relying your happiness on them, you have it all wrong. If you are relying your happiness on them staying, if you feel as if you are happy with them staying rather than leaving. So if you find yourself not happy when they are leaving, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose. But also, I'm going to get into why they keep coming back to trigger you. I'm going to talk about that here in a minute, but what we're talking about right now is if you are relying your happiness on them staying, you have it all wrong. You do have some inner healing to do as well. You should keep that in mind. Possibly some inner reflecting as well. So, the other aspect of this is don't be afraid to just look in the mirror and tell yourself who you truly are, because that's all this journey is about. Reminding yourself over and over again about the possibilities, never about where you went wrong or how much better you could have done things. Because keep in mind, you're on a soul path. You're on a soul journey towards your destiny right now. Enjoy the ride, but don't hold on so tightly, because you never know what could happen next. So just as long as you are listening to your intuition and, the more that you do so, the more that you will realize that you're on the right path for yourself as well. It doesn't even matter what you're doing, your day in and day out activities. Perhaps you have the sudden urge to kind of go do something one day, and then all of a sudden it leads you to something else that you were particularly desiring at that point in time, right? So it's never about being with them, in all honesty. And I know I have said this plenty of times, and I'll continue to say it more on this channel, but you were meant to feel triggered by them leaving and coming back, because that is how this journey is supposed to happen. That is how you are meant to align. That is how you are meant to align with who you truly are. You're meant to become a different individual than you were. That is the whole purpose of the twin flame, which, it's kind of like I just did 2 podcasts in one, Isn't that cool how Aura just did that? So if you are asking yourself if they love you as well, that will happen from time to time, even as they are leaving. But it's simply just that they will keep coming back until you aren't bothered anymore, until you let go and understand that everything is happening for a good cause. They will keep returning until you are safe in your own space, until you hold no grudges against them. You hold your peace instead. You aren't angry over any type of, argument that you had with them. You are just in harmony. You don't hate them. Instead, you carry this unimaginable love towards them, and not even just towards them, towards, others. But you carry this energy of simply letting go, even as you feel and continue to feel different during this journey, because you're going to go through some sudden changes. Suddenly, you may even find yourself letting go of pretty much everything. Things that you thought were so important, all of a sudden, it just doesn't matter to you anymore. And this even goes the same for old beliefs, an old way of thinking. They're no longer have power over you anymore. You find yourself in a new way of thinking, growing. You even have some different beliefs, and believing not just in yourself, but the universe around you is also part of this. You are in harmony with the universe. Manifestations also occur. And, you might even find yourself at the right place at the right time on this journey. So it isn't about being with them. It's about you and this wonderful, mysterious world you are part of. Your soul even knows it deep down, and so does your twin flame. So, why is it that they keep returning but then leaving again? It's because they are programmed to do so until you aren't triggered by them leaving anymore. Because in all reality, who cares if they leave? Literally, who really cares? You aren't their master. You aren't their owner. You are in control of how you feel. And that is how they return to you permanently. That is how all this running and chasing and ignoring and ghosting, that's how all of that comes to an end. When you let go of wanting to control how any of that happens, or how the union and reunion happens, how they return to you, how any of that happens. So you have to understand that you are a magical individual with wonderful gifts. Use them. That's what this journey is all about, using your gifts. So forget about the perfect 3D relationship. It's not what a twin flame is. That's not really what a twin flame, is for. It's not about the perfect 3D, happy home, white picket fence and all of that. The twin flame journey this is a choice. This is a spiritual choice, because your twin flame is actually the spiritual half of you. So, you did choose this journey. And while some of you don't understand how it is that you chose this journey, but your soul chose this. Your soul chose this journey before you existed in this human form right here, right now. So to help some of you out right now, stop telling yourself that they are just going to leave again. Stop allowing yourself to depend on what they are doing for your own happiness, because that is not even how manifestations work as well. You don't rely on that external thing that you are desiring for your own happiness. Be happy right here in this moment. Be happy now, right here, right now. Because at the end of the day, it isn't about being with them. It's about being who you truly are. It's about this wonderful journey and what it has that awaits for you. And what awaits for you is so magical and so beautiful. So if you are hurting, heal yourself. If you are confused, find clarity. If you are feeling overwhelmed, take a break. You don't need to find the answers right now, right here, right now. Everything is working. Everything is unfolding. You don't have to figure everything out, because you're not really meant to. You are just meant to be here in this moment, right here, right now, because the universe always delivers what you want. So pay attention to what's active within you, because it's always speaking to you. Your body will always speak to you. So if you want your twin flame, then that's it. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. And that is all you really need to know. You don't need to know anything else about that. It's done. So, okay, I'm not really kidding right now. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. And I hope that this podcast helped in any way, shape, or form. Until next time, I'm Aura, and this is Infinite Union.